Why is it that people just love to make themselves upset over nothing? Literally nothing. Now, y'all seen the title of this video. It's fake outrage about Tyler Perry Uncle Joe college road trip review. Now, I was gonna give that review, right? But I said, you know what? I'm seeing so much dumb shit about fans complaining about the movie that I'm just gonna make a video on this. People are upset because it was raunchy. People are upset because it was cussing and it was sex scenes and it was just so degrading to women. And bro, first of all, it's rated R. Rated R. You got women. You got grandmas. I don't understand. I took my grandkids I had them watch this movie with me, and they were cussing up a storm. It's not for kids. It's not for kids. It's Uncle Joe. Do you know who Uncle Joe is? Uncle Joe is more raunchy than Madea. What are we doing? Like, I knew what type of movie this was going to be. This the only way it could have been this type of movie. Would you want Uncle Joe sitting in a PG-13? Praise to the heavens, gospel songs in the movie? No. This ain't what that was gonna be. This is not what it's gonna be. So, the movie to me was entertaining. It was very funny. It was funny. Why? Because Uncle Joe was funny, and people wanted Uncle Joe to have his own movie for years, and something different. Madea movies has been played out. Let's have Uncle Joe in there. Madea played a solid role in this as far as a side character, and she was great in that role. But I mean, I don't know what y'all wanted this movie to be. And it had a nice story in it, a different type of story. Brian's son BJ, whitewashed as hell. We saw BJ in Homecoming. Or no, I'm sorry, not Homecoming. The Wedding, whatever. I forgot the title of that shit. It was bad. I even did a review about it on my channel. It was bad, but he was a part of it. So we're seeing him. He has white friends. He goes to a white school. He's the only black kid in the whole entire school. He doesn't know his black people's history. He wants us to just let it go, let the slavery and all that go, look for the future and all this, and he's nerdy as hell. And Brian is tired of it. He's like, I need my son to go on a college road trip, and Joe's going to be the guy, because Joe is going to teach him about black history his way. And that's exactly what he did. So, if they go to a bar, or they go to a motel, turns out it was an historic landmark. He takes it to a river where Emmett Till's body was thrown after he was viciously murdered. You know? He takes it. Hell, BJ walks into a place full of racist white guys, and they're fighting. Joe is fighting them. Because he's like, that's the reality. That's the other side that you're not seeing. You're whitewashed. You deal with the good white. That's fine. But there are other people that hate you. And he takes them through all this. Then they go to a whorehouse. Yes, that's what it was called, a whorehouse. And there's a woman. Joe's like, hey, get a girl to take care of him, whatever. She doesn't. Her name is Destiny. I'm glad that he wrote this Destiny to not be some dumb stripper. Like, she was actually smart. She was just tricked into this life. But she's actually very smart, right? And very beautiful, might I add. Anyway, and so they have a conversation. BJ has conversations with Destiny to trade back and forth, whatever. He's starting to learn of certain stuff, and then they're off, right? BJ sneaks her away. Of course, people are going after her, pimps going after her, but that's not here or there. This is all meant to, because I understand y'all look at the whorehouse shit, because I saw people complain about that. I'm like, first of all, y'all the same people that watch All the Queen's Men. You're the same people that watch Zatima. There's F-bombs all over that. I watched Zatima. I remember the episodes. I've watched All the Queen's Men. It's F-bombs all over. Y'all the same people that watch Power. Stop with the whole, oh, it's raunchy shit. Like, stop it. You only say it because it's Tyler Perry. But everything, to the end, with Destiny helping BJ while giving him a BJ. Anyway, helping him understand black life. And that is what changed him. she was meant to be there for a reason. It wasn't just, oh, Joe being in a heart. No, every single thing in every scene mattered. And that's what I've struggled with Tyler Perry movies. Is everything happens just for the fun of it. But everything mattered in this movie, and it was comedic. Bro, before the movie started, he warned you of how many times Uncle Joe's gonna say the F word, how many times he's gonna say nigga, how many times he's gonna do this. And he said, if you don't want to watch it, if you don't like that, don't watch it. Yet you stupid bums decide to watch it anyway and then want to complain. I said, Tyler Perry, he's feeding into sex, and he's feeding into, what are you talking about? It's an Uncle Joe movie. This was what it was going to be. Uncle Joe was a pimp. He has a pimp mentality. He looks at women as objects. Why? He's old. He never evolved as far as that. He's not Medea. Like, Medea, but he is, but he's not. They're both wild, but he's just he's more raunchier. She's more crazy. But they give life lessons in their craziness. They still have some genius to it. That's what Joe was doing. But this all goes up to what Joe has been in every movie he's in. Him talking about a pimp, him talking about having hoes, him doing this and good. That's what it showed in this movie. And based off the ending of the movie, I would like to see an extra movie to this. BJ and Destiny, seeing BJ now understanding more of his black side while still being very smart. His life going to Morehouse. What happens with Destiny? Does she follow him? Does she go to school? But she's out of the whole life. Does BJ, because this situation, he's now closer to Uncle Joe than he is his dad? Because you gotta admit, Brian's whitewashed. He knows his black history, but he's whitewashed. That's a story to play off of. This was something new. It was something fresh, and that's the thing we're talking. It was a different type of story, and it was a necessary story. People are mad just to be mad, bro. Like, what did you think the movie was gonna be about? And honestly, the movie had more, because I didn't understand what College Road Trip. I'm like, how's Joe doing? Is he doing that just to be a pimp? I was like, okay, whatever. I watched it, but it was actually some deep shit in it, bro. Joe's showing a sensitive side to him, saying he's proud of his son and he never told him. He's proud of his grandson BJ and he never told him. All of this. And people complaining because it's raunchy? It's rated R. Raunchy. Stupid. I went to my dad. He don't like a lot of raunchy stuff. I wouldn't tell my dad to watch it. He ain't gonna like it. Me, I don't care if it's raunchy. I don't care. I got a bad mouth. So, y'all have seen me on YouTube. I got a bad mouth. I watch stuff like that. Doesn't bother me at all. I don't really care. I wouldn't watch it with my parents or nothing, but you know. So just stop with the outrage, bro. It was a fine movie. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But give a reason. The storyline, the acting, cool. But if you're gonna talk about the raunchiness with an Uncle Joe movie, bro, think please. That's all I got to say about that. Bye.